bombshell. The House Oversight Committee just dropped a bombshell video explaining why they are going to impeach Biden and while they are going into the inquiry phase. Now, we're about to watch this video together, ladies and gentlemen, and it's my first time watching it. From what I've read and what I've seen, this video was specifically put together by the House Oversight Committee so that you can show to all your liberal and Democrat friends who say Biden did nothing wrong. Let's get right into it.
Politician takes action, family gets money, and politician takes steps to hide it. A tale as old as time. And that's the tale we face today with President Joe Biden.
Oh, son of a...
Over the last several months, the Judiciary, Oversight, and the Ways and Means Committee have uncovered evidence of Biden family influence settlement scheme. The evidence includes $15 million in payments to the Biden family, $240,000 in payments directly to Joe Biden, and a threatening WhatsApp message sent by Hunter Biden to a Chinese executive. You have this evidence on top of 4 key facts that have not changed. 1. Hunter Biden was on the board of Burisma. 2. Hunter was not qualified to be on the board of Burisma.
Crackheads
3.
shouldn't be on the board of Burisma.
Burisma asked Hunter to help them with the pressure they're under. 4. Joe Biden goes to Ukraine, gives a speech attacking the prosecutor, which starts the process of getting him fired. These facts haven't changed, and evidence across the investigation continues to grow. Where there's smoke, there's fire. That's why the Judiciary Committee, along with the other 2 committees, began this impeachment inquiry into President Joe Biden. Now, you might be asking yourself, what's an impeachment inquiry? An impeachment inquiry is a phase of congressional investigation. In inquiry, we examine the available evidence, request documents, conduct interviews, and determine the grounds for articles of impeachment. In practice, the inquiry bolsters our ability to compel testimony and the documents necessary to conduct our investigation. The goal of our impeachment inquiry is to get answers to 4 key questions. Question number 1, did Joe Biden take action or change policy because of benefits received by him or his family?
He did.
Foreign interests.
And we know he did.
Thus far,
The prosecutor was fired. He got paid.
Members of the Biden family happened during Joe Biden's presidency, originated from countries where then Vice President Biden played an official role and were layering through complicated payment schemes. The Oversight Committee has identified over 20 different companies used in some cases that appear to have been created for the sole purpose of serving as pass-through entities. We will continue to investigate.
I just really want to comment really quickly. I like how they put the video together like there's criminals, right? They're doing these dirty deeds at night and they're hiding their money, their stolen money. I mean, perfect example of who the Bidens are. By the way, give this video a thumbs up right now if you believe Biden should have been impeached a year ago.
Whether this money paid to the Biden family had an impact on Biden's conduct as president or vice president of the United States, as well as the bribery allegation in the FBI FD 1023 form, the circumstances around the $200,000 so-called loan repayment, and the
Loan repayments,
check from
so I don't have to pay taxes.
money.
But tax the rich.
Joe Biden abused his office by providing foreign interests with access to him and his office in exchange for payments to him or his family. In 2014, Joe Biden dined with a Russian oligarch who, around the time of the dinner, wired $3.5 million.
Do you see how Biden is... I'm sorry that I'm going to use this word, but he's a political prostitute. When Russia was paying him money, right? A Russian oligarch, he was friendly with them. Then when a Ukrainian government official who's an enemy of the Russian government, when they're paying him bribes, he's friendly with them. Whoever gives him the biggest kickback, that's who they'll be helping. I guarantee you, if Vladimir Putin was ready to give a bunch of kickbacks to Joe Biden and his family in the Democratic Party, Joe Biden would be supporting that side of the war. Why? Because he's a political prostitute.
to one of Hunter Biden's businesses. It's important to note that this oligarch was absent of Biden's sanction list.
Yeah, severe economic sanctions on Putin and all those folks around him.
Additionally, a Biden family associate testified that he was
So when they sanctioned Russia, that oligarch was not sanctioned. Think about that.
personally aware of at least 20 times President Biden spoke on speakerphone with Hunter Biden's foreign business associates. We will investigate whether these foreign interests were given access to Joe Biden because of payments made to his family or to him. Question 3. Did Joe Biden participate in a scheme to enrich himself or his family by giving foreign interests the impression that they would receive access to him in exchange for payments to him or his family, despite Joe's insistence?
I've never spoken to my son about those.
The exact opposite is unfortunately true. Evidence shows then Vice President Biden spoke and dined with Hunter Biden's foreign business associates. Hunter even alleged his father was in the room when he demanded payment from a Chinese business associate. We will examine if and to what degree Joe Biden engaged in this scheme.
Look at that ugly face.
And final point of judiciary's part in the impeachment inquiry. Did Joe Biden impede, obstruct, or hinder the investigation into Hunter Biden? Here's what we know. The Biden DOJ slow-walked the investigation into Hunter Biden. The DOJ let the statute of limitations lapse for tax years 2014 and 2015, the years with income from Burisma. Hunter's legal team was tipped off about an impending search on his storage unit. The DOJ didn't allow investigators to take steps that would lead to Joe. The DOJ then puts together a sweetheart deal so they can sweep the whole thing under the rug. But thanks to 2 courageous whistleblowers and a judge in Delaware, the deal falls apart.
The deal began to unravel when the judge asked if it gave Hunter Biden broad immunity for other possible crimes, including in his foreign business dealings in Ukraine and China.
All signs point to interference from the highest levels of the Biden administration, where Biden appointees and Attorney General Garland orchestrating the plea deal and the investigation to protect Joe. The inquiry phase of our investigation enables us to examine the necessary information to not only answer these questions, but helps us determine the grounds for articles of impeachment.
Boom. Ladies and gentlemen, the only thing, I'll say it exactly, nothing's gonna happen. He won't be impeached, he won't be removed from office. We have to wait until the election for that. But at least I'm happy that they're releasing this evidence so that leading up to the election, the American people can see the evidence that they have and they had against them. If Kevin McCarthy wasn't such a slimy snake and a rhino, he would have impeached him again a year ago. But here we are. It's the end of 2023. We have 2.5 weeks left and we're in 2024 and the election just right around the corner. These people are liars, these people are hypocrites, and they'll be dealt with accordingly. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share. Trump 2024 or sooner.